SharpGameAtl.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. You know, if your woman doesn't submit to you, she ain't your woman. Now, I know this is going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, but if your woman is not submissive to you, I don't give a damn what nationality she is. I don't care if you live together. I don't give a damn if you're black, you're white. I don't give a damn if y'all the same nationality. I don't give a damn where you live at in the world. If your woman is not submissive to you, she ain't your woman. She belongs to the streets. She belongs to her job. She belongs to the pastor at that church she attends on every Sunday. She belongs to her friends that influence her to do dumb shit. She belongs to somebody else, but she doesn't belong to you. And I know this is hard, a harsh truth. And it's something that I had to face about 15 years ago. And it's one of the biggest problems that I had, because I used to think that you had to pander and negotiate and talk women into shit, but all that's bullshit. It really is. And a lot of women will try to run game on guys because a lot of women want guys to protect them in some type of way. If that door fly open, or if some type of danger is coming towards her, she looks, first thing she does is look at the guy that's sitting next to her. So she wants protection, but at the same time, she doesn't want to take instructions from a man. She can't stand a guy telling her what to do. You know, so you can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Shit, it's some countries like Saudi Arabia and Dubai where women have to submit by law. Yo, welcome to another episode. It's going down. Smash, like, share the video, and all that good stuff, man. You know, we're going to talk about Shaq. Yeah. Talk about your boy, Shaq. Yeah, Shaq had a good interview this week with the Pivot podcast with those guys over there. You know, Shaq he was very honest and he took responsibility for his failures and success. And that takes a lot. It seems like it takes a lot for guys in this day and time to take responsibility for their failures. Oh, we'll take responsibility for the successes, the wins, but the failures, we stopped pointing the fingers. But Shaq kept it a buck. You know, now, did I agree with everything he said? No, I didn't agree with everything he said, but he took responsibility. Shaq was like, yo, shit was my fault, yo. He married twice, not once, twice. I kind of forgot he was married twice. I forgot all about that. He was married to that. I don't even remember the girl name. That's the thing. I didn't you know, that didn't last that long. And he went on to say that what it is, I think Shaq has gotten older And he found out like most people do when they get older, that what used to be important, it wasn't really it wasn't really that important from the get-go. He made a lot of mistakes. That's what I think he's learned as he got older, just like me, you know. But the thing is you should take responsibility for the things that happen in your life, because it's your life and no one else is going to do it. No one is going to live your life. And no one is going to take responsibility for your life. And see, when you take responsibility for your life, you take ownership of what happens to you in your life. That's the deal. You know, you take full responsibility. That's very empowering. You know what I'm saying? It's very empowering when you take ownership and responsibility for things that happen to you in your life. Most guys are not doing that. Heck, most people are not doing that. Most people are just pointing the finger. Hey, it's your fault. Hey, it's your fault. That's what most people are doing. You know? But Shaq kept it a buck, man. He kept it 100. Mississippi in the house. What's going down, man? Oh, I don't know who that is. I still get these crazy messages. They into it now, y'all know it's the damn truth. Oh, I get these crazy Instagram messages and Twitter messages when I come online. Now, nobody sent me nothing the whole day. But when I go on live, all of a sudden I'm getting Instagram and Twitter. That always happens, man. You know, that's funny. You know, but yeah, one thing about what Shaq said that was interesting is that, let me share my screen. One thing Shaq said that was interesting, he said, where's the article at? Says why his daughter he said his daughter can stay home as long as they want, but his sons got to go when they turn 18. Now I find that to be very interesting. The daughters can stay as long as they want, but the sons got to go. Now I found that to be very interesting. That was a very interesting thing. Now have I heard guys say that? Yeah, I've heard guys say that. You know, I heard fathers say that when I was growing up. That didn't happen to me, but I just ended up going to college, and then after that, I went in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? But my parents wasn't in a rush to push me out the house. And if I really think about it, man, when I was 18, I wasn't ready, bro. I was not ready when I was 18. I wasn't. I really wasn't. Now that I look back, I was not prepared. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go out into the world and take on what was out there. I was not ready. I was not ready for that. You know, I can honestly say it. I was not ready. You know. Now maybe you were ready at 18. I mean, maybe your son is ready if you have a son and he's about to be 18. But I know I wasn't. You know, I thought I was. I did not have all the tools necessary for me to be productive. I was not. You know, I can honestly say that shit. I wasn't really comfortable, like confident, until I was like mid-20s, like 25. after I got out the Navy. That's when I was like, okay, yeah, I got a pretty good grasp on what this shit is all about out here. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger, I was very naive, and when it comes to like just socially speaking, I was very naive. I used to say shit like I used to assume that if I'm cool, everyone should like me. I didn't say it, but I used to. That's how I was thinking. I'm thinking, hey, I'm a cool dude. I don't fuck with nobody. People shouldn't have a problem with me. No, no, people don't have. They don't have to have a reason to dislike you today. You don't even have to do anything. You can just existing, just being in, just walking through the door. People can dislike you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. That's how I was thinking when I was 18. I'm thinking like, hey, why wouldn't any girl like me? I mean, shit, I ain't, you know. It's how and I used to think like, why would any woman take advantage of me? I'm 18. I'm new over here in what? In Japan at the time in the Navy. I ain't never hurt nobody. I ain't never take advantage of nobody. I just want to have a good time, have fun. And they still took advantage of me. And they took advantage of me. Why? Because they can. Those are the thoughts of most people. They take advantage of you because they can. That's what Shaq, based on what he said, because he covered everything too, boy. Relationships, business. He said one of the reasons why he stayed afloat because he did a lot of joint ventures with a lot of these big brand companies. And even some small companies. That's why he said that's why he never went broke. You know? Which is a good move on his part. Yo, smash the like button. Share the video. He said, I concur. I wasn't ready either at 18. I didn't go in the military, but I think that gave you an environment to help develop your life skills. Hell yeah. 100% true. Hell yeah. Because when I got out the Navy, I was like, yo, if I can make it through this shit, the rest of the shit out here is a piece of cake. And that's true. Now, you're always going to have bumps in the road, but for the most part, being in the Navy was probably my most challenge and toughest experience so far. It can't get no worse than that. God damn. I'm dealing with Klan members. I'm dealing with skinheads. I'm dealing with all kind of shit in there, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about my military experience very often, but that shit was horrible, man. I was like, yo, this shit is horrible, bro. And back then, I was a wild dude. I was the type of guy back then. I'm like, yo, man, if you want to do something, we can go downstairs and handle this. That's the type of guy I was. I didn't say much, but if you started it, I was gonna finish it. So I didn't have a lot of problems, especially when I made rank. When I made E5, it was over. It was over then. I made E5, they just don't bother him. Fuck him. Let him do what he wants. Shaq did video games, music, now insurance. He has a master's in business for a legit university. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And he owned an insurance company, right? What is this? I heard he owned a piece of the insurance company. I forgot the name of that shit. I heard about that. He didn't talk about what he owned specifically. He just talked about some of the areas of where he done a lot of business. I wasn't ready at 18, but I moved out at 21. I have 3 kids, a son, 26, 22, daughter, 17, and my oldest son married with 2 kids already, but my youngest 2 are home with me and their mom. Yeah, I hear you, man. I wonder how much who Shaq is actually speaking about his boys moving out at 18. Shit, I don't know. General insurance. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. But that kind of disturbed a lot of people. I think that kind of caught a lot of people off guard. I'm like, nah, I heard this shit when I was growing up, man. There's some parents that were like that. You know, I don't see it as right or wrong. Maybe some favoritism. Okay. Maybe some favoritism due to the fact that you have daughters. Yeah, that's pretty much always been, I would say, pretty standard when it comes to guys with daughters. They tend to give the daughters more, I would say, they tend to be more cautious with the girls, because girls can get pregnant. That's what that's really about, really. Girls can get pregnant. Then I'd be like, hey, boys can get somebody pregnant too. That's what I used to say. Well, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not a parent yet, so I don't. I just be fucking around. you know. Let's see. But Shaq is rich. He could pay their rent if they are living out. Then they move in one established. Well, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's true. He can do that. Yeah, he can do that. But I think but there's like when I got older, man, let me tell you something. When I got older, when I hit 40, I realized, man, there's 2 things I realized real fast. Most people ain't really about shit. They're not really about shit. Most people. The older they get, usually the worse they get. Most people ain't about shit, man. So you waste all that damn time. You waste 20 years, basically, 20 plus years around people that they're not really. And the second thing I learned, man, real fast, people are not really into you like that. Nah, and this is gonna be a hard one for a lot of people. It was hard for me because I used to think that people were thinking about me all the time. They care about me. Yeah, some of them do care about you, but to what extent though? And this goes for everybody, your friends, family, whatever. I used to think that I used to be all concerned about what they think about me and all this bullshit. I realized, man, when I hit 40, most people are not really into you like that. They don't wake up in the morning thinking about you unless they're not on top of mind. You're not on the top of their mind unless you affect their livelihood directly or indirectly. Other than that, most people are not really into you like that. But I spent all these years thinking about what they would think about me. If I made certain moves, how if I dressed a certain way, what would they think about me, or the kind of car I had, and all the bullshit. I realized when I hit 40s, man, people, they're too much. They can barely handle their own shit. So then I stopped caring about what people thought about me when I hit 40. And that's the same thing Shaq said. Shaq said the same thing. You know, when you get older, you be like, most people ain't about shit. And I don't, and they're not really into you like that. Yeah, they might be your sister, your brother. They say they love you. Yeah, I know. Oh, your first, second cousin. Yeah, I know. I know what they say. And some of your close friends. But let's just keep it real for a second here. If you didn't call some of your friends or some of your relatives, they will never call you. Let's be honest. There's some of them are like that. Only time you hear from them is when you call them or see them during the holidays or some shit like that. Or if somebody dies at a funeral, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And the only time they think about you is when they see you or when the cell phone rings. Other than that, most of them are not thinking about you like that. They're not into you like that. And that's okay. But I'm just telling you how it is when you get older. You're going to realize most people ain't about shit. You wasted all your damn time around these damn fools. And then once you stop caring about what people think, that's when your life is going to really take off. That's when you're going to really start living life like for real. Like for real, for real. That's when your life, because I didn't really, look, you really ain't living until you stop caring about what people think. Really. I mean, because if you care about what people think more than you think about yourself, oh man, you got some fucking problems, bro. Man. Whew. You're gonna be spinning your damn wheels. That's true. Most people care less about you and your problem. Yeah, they don't give a damn. Unless what you're doing affects them directly or indirectly. You know, if they wake up in the morning and they texting you and calling you, oh, yeah, you're on top of their mind. But if you got to keep calling them and they never call you, I don't know. You what that mean to you? I don't know. Now, if you call them and they'll come out and see you. Oh, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you're not, you know your place. You're not a priority in their life. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, smash the like button, share the video. You're not a priority in their life. That's all I'm saying. I got an uncle, 75, always trying to impress people. He's still working mostly. Everything he owns is paid for, but he's always buying cars, tractors, four-wheelers, and vacations a lot. Yeah, some people do that shit their whole life, man. You know? But fuck that, man. I mean, somebody told me life really begins for a guy. I don't know about women. I can't speak about women. But life begins when you turn 30 as a man. Somebody told me that shit like 20 something years ago. You know? I could see why he said that. You know, that kind of makes sense now that I look back on it. Watch some of your videos and like them, my friend. All right, man. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you get somebody getting something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I've been gone a long time ago. No, actually, I didn't focus on my podcast, the Love Can't Wait podcast. I would have been focused on my podcast and the Patreon. That's it. I wouldn't be over here if people weren't showing up. Hell no. Or I would do a late night show like I used to do. I did one the other night. I used to do them late night shows back in the day. No, I would just do the late night shows. I wouldn't come on during the day. You know what I'm saying? At 75, bro, I would be chilling, not punching another man clock. Me person. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I ain't trying to work no job at 75. Fuck no, man. Let me tell you something. I don't believe in retirement necessarily. I don't want to. I'm never gonna be sitting around or not doing shit. That's just not me. I like making a difference, being productive in some type of way. But I'm not hitting no white man's clock. That's all I'm saying. Not at 75. Hell no. Are you crazy? Shit no. I mean, I'm gonna give it another 10 years. I'm done. Fuck that. Might be less than that. If everything goes as planned. If I keep doing what I'm doing, another 5 years, fuck that. I'm investing my damn money and get the fuck on my life. I can't do it no more. I tried. I can't do it no more, man. I can't do the corporate thing no more. I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. Too much politics and too much racism. I can't do it. I'm sorry. People are cutthroat. I can't do it, man. I can't play the dog and pony show. I can't do it no more, man. I mean, I never could do it. But I really can't do it now because the older you get, the older I get, I tend to be less patient. I missed that late night show, bro. I was asleep, but I remember them. Yeah. That was like, I did it at 12 o'clock on the dot. I didn't expect nobody to be on, man. It was more people on the late night show than the daytime show. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm going at this thing wrong, man. I need to do the late night show only. I'm going at this thing wrong, man. You know, for real. Let's see, he told me in 2006, I'm retiring, bro. It's 2000. He still work. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. He gonna die on the job, man. Fuck that. He gonna shit, man. Fuck that. This dude's crazy, man. We are Middle Eastern and a lot of racism in the Middle East against blacks. It's so bad, media doesn't want to highlight that. I'm Middle Eastern, but I admit that we need to change. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been out to the Middle East, man. I've been to Dubai, Saudi Arabia, the city of Bahrain. I've been out to the Middle East, man. I know how it is out there. You know, I know exactly how it is out there. Late night, maybe where it's at for your audience. Yeah, exactly. You know, I used to do it before. You know, every once in a while, I used to do it before. But I was like, yeah, I might just go back. I just might go back to it. Plus, you know, I'd be up at nights. Not every night, but I'd be up late. I'd be up like 12, 1, 2 o'clock sometimes, you know. So, hey, I'm definitely going to do it again. I'm going to do it again, you know. Definitely going to do it again, man. You know. I was kind of shocked. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. But, you know. And plus, you know, nighttime is a you know, nighttime is, I think I have a better vibe at nighttime. So, you know. I'm definitely do it again. Don't know how often, but I'll definitely do it again, man. Let's see. Men there don't like their females with blacks at all. They think whites are better and they have 40 humble. Like their female at all. Blacks. Oh, you talking about the white guys? They think whites are better. They have, yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Yeah, I was telling somebody that the other day. I said, because a lot of these guys, you know, they got you know, they talk to other women, other nationalities or whatever. And one guy was like, hey, I think he said somebody was happy for him. I said, no, nah, brother. They're never happy that you're talking to a woman in his group. Never. I've never seen it. Nope. Even in other countries, they're not happy that you're with their cousin or their sister. No. Don't fall for that. No. Now, they might tolerate it. They'll tolerate you, but they're never happy. They're not going to celebrate with you that, hey, he's talking to the American boy is talking to my cousin. Hell no. Let's have a party. Hell no. I've never seen it. I've never seen that happen. Yeah, they'll have a wedding. Yeah, I already know all that. They'll have a wedding. Yeah, because you make their daughter happy. And you have social status, being that you're from America. But That don't got nothing to do with happiness. No, those are two different things, brother. You have social status. That don't have anything to do with they feel happy that, yes, I can. I always wanted her to get with a black American. No. Cut it out. Stop looking for validation from people. His wife was a school teacher. She's been retired after 19 years and is now about 3 years older than him. Is still grinding. He's still grinding. He's crazy. Fact, they don't really want you with the females paired. No, they don't. They don't, bro. We don't have no friends, bro. You just cut it out. Look, let me tell you something. When I was and Shaq kind of hit on this a little bit. Shaq said when he was done playing basketball, he was kind of invisible for like 2-3 years. Because he said he got a divorce and nobody was reaching out to him. The house was empty. Kids were gone. The dog was gone. Everything was gone. Big ass 70,000 foot square house, empty with just him. And he said, when he used to go out and about, it was just another black dude. Yeah. And people, he said he got kind of a sense that certain places he went that people didn't really want him around. And this is in Florida and Atlanta. Because, he got a house, he got a spot in Atlanta, and he just sold the house that was in Orlando. The 70,000 square foot house. He just sold that. So he said he was in that little phase for like 2-3 years. He was just another black dude. He said, and here's another thing. Forget a celebrity. Forget being a celebrity. Forget being known. I'm talking a regular dude like me. I've lived in Atlanta and in these quote, luxurious spots where it's a handful of blacks, might be 2-3 blacks, 5 blacks. I'm the only black person in that building, apartment building. I've lived in them spots. And they don't want us around. They don't. So whenever you go to apply for these luxurious apartments, they do a background check, triple background check, income check. They call everybody on your application. They call everybody on your app. If you put that name and number down on your application, they calling everybody. They're gonna make sure to verify how much money you make and your background is clear. You better believe that. They're not gonna do that with everybody else like that. But they'll do it with me and probably you. They don't be the one us around. They'll let a hand 3, 4, 5 of us in the apartment complex just for show. Just for show. And usually they're trying to find a way to reject you. So they would prefer that you're with a Caucasian woman or a non-white woman, if they're gonna let you in. That's usually how that go. So smash the like button, share the video. Hey, and follow me on Instagram. I noticed that many Middle Eastern guys get more pissed off when they see their females with blacks than any race. Why do you think that? Because they've been trained to be that way. They've been programmed. They hate us. There's no nice way to say it. That's the truth. We abolished slavery in the 60s, and black people still cannot own their 50% of any property or business. And mixed marriage are biggest taboo. America is a way better than the Middle East for blacks. Yeah, I believe you, bro. You know. And they still got, wait a minute, man. They still got slavery over there, bro. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you in the Middle East. I'm sorry, you in the Middle East. I'm thinking Libya. Yeah, you in the Middle. Wait a minute. Yeah, they got slavery over. They got Libya, bro. They enslaving motherfuckers in Libya. Write it down. Now, maybe in your country where you at, I don't know what you didn't say where you lived at, but I know they still got slavery going on over there. It might have quieted down for a while, but no. Once they got rid of Gaddafi, shit. Libya went from the best country to the worst country. They're over there raping the women and doing all kind of crazy shit. That's fucked up, man. Real talk. Even if you win the lottery, those apartments and even mortgage companies look for an excuse to not sell to you because they don't want blacks. Now, see, they want a certain type of black. They want a certain. If you're a celebrity, maybe you well known in your city, your town, no problem. As a matter of fact, they get clout from dealing with somebody that's well known, that's a celebrity. They get clout from that. They'll take a picture with you, post it online. It might even end up in the media. It might even make the front page in your town and your city. So they'll try to use that as clout. But if you're a regular black dude and maybe you're doing pretty well, you might be a millionaire. They'd be like, I don't really want to fuck with us like that. That's usually how that goes. If you're not well known, nobody know who you are, they'd be like, oh, who the hell is this guy? You know, how are you making all this money? You know, it's that type of attitude. Yeah. Check out my Patreon. Yeah, check out my Patreon. Patreon.com/SharpGame. They will let a white woman in, but if she's married to a black guy, they will give her hell by not associating with her as much. Oh, yeah. You got that right. Oh, yeah. No doubt. Yeah, it's Liberia. My bad. It's Liberia. My bad. Thanks for correcting me, man, on that. I always get them two countries mixed up, man. I don't know why. That's weird, you know? And smash the like button. Share the video. I'm Middle Eastern myself and see black slaves, but we came to the U.S. and agreed that slavery still exists, but in paper there are slaves, but UN don't want to. The UN is useless at this point. The UN is useless. The UN has been bought and paid for at this point. You know, I don't even think the people that work at the UN would disagree with that statement. They're useless. What are their jobs? What does the UN do to make a difference? Name something. Nothing you can name, really. What do they do? The UN is useless at this point. They're bought and paid for, man. And follow me on Instagram. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, man. That's my Instagram. And follow me, man. And don't forget about the Patreon. Yeah, the UN is pretty useless. All these politicians, the Black Caucus, useless. Most of them are foreigners anyway. These politicians and UN, these people are useless. They just got a job, but they have no power to do anything. They have no clout. You know, they can't really do anything, really. You know, and that's another point that that's another thing I learned when I got older too. As I got older, I learned that nobody's coming to save me. Nobody's coming to save me. That's another thing I learned when I hit the 40s. And let me tell you how I learned it the hard way. Because, you know, when I'm pretty much always the last, and all of the guys I used to hang with and roll with in my 20s, I was pretty much the last person to do any and everything. You know, they got married first, had kids, you know, way before I did. You know, I don't even have kids yet. I'm like, and you know, I'm always the last to do everything, right? So once they got married, I wasn't seeing them as much. So I'm out here by myself at this point in my early 30s. Yeah, early 30s. I'm out here by myself. And I get it. I understand that. They got family, they got kids, they got responsibilities and all that shit. I get it. And then you have some people, deuces. That was it. Once they got married, that was it. You know, I mean, we talk every once in a while, but it ain't the way it used to be. And I don't expect it to be the same as it used to be. I don't expect that. I didn't. But that was pretty much it. So now I'm out here by myself. Nobody has my back, right? And if you're traveling like I was, driving, getting on a plane, all that shit, you're going to these restaurants, you're going to clubs, you're meeting all these different people. Shit is going to happen at some point. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You can't roam this planet, especially in this country, and think that you ain't gonna have no run-ins with nobody. That's not realistic, man. You know, that's just not realistic, right? And, you know, I used to say, yo, I file a report, you know, maybe I tried to, I called the cops. That was a fucking nightmare. Shit, I'll never do that shit again. God damn. You know, every time I tried to call for help when shit happened, this shit was useless. It's like if I told somebody something that happened to me, they'll be like, they don't give a shit. They don't care. So I'm like, shit, I'm by myself now. So that means I got to look out for myself by any means necessary, regardless of what happens. So I have to learn how to defend myself now. I didn't have to learn how to do that before. Like physically, if need be, I didn't have to learn how to do that before because someone was always around that had my back. So I have to learn how to defend myself physically, mentally, psychologically, and even financially. Because I'm by myself. I'm like, damn, yo. That hit me when I was about 32. I'm by myself out here. I mean, if I go tell somebody, hey, well, I got stopped by a cop the other night, and this dude, the cop tried to grab me on the side of the highway. He stopped me for no reason. Well, he stopped me for a reason, but it just wasn't a legitimate reason. People were like, oh, come on, man. They didn't believe it. So I'm like, damn. You must have done something. You don't get stopped for nothing. What? The shit that happens today, like when people have footage on the camera of cops beating people up and grabbing on people and spraying people with what? Mace or whatever they have. Man, I was going through that shit when I was in my 30s. I've had run-in with cops. One cop tried to grab me. I'm like, yo, man, I backed up. What you trying to grab me for? On the side of the road. Just me and him. I'm like, yo, shit. I told this story many times where, not a few times, where I had like $5,000 in my pocket and I had a short pants on with them army camouflage with the big pockets, and I had my money in there. And I got stopped by a state trooper when I was in Florida. I was on my way to actually it was on my way to Miami. But when I got stopped by that cop, I just detoured and went to Jacksonville instead. The cop stopped me and was like, hey, why are your pockets so fat? Your pockets is bulging out. And he's like, where you going? I said, you need my license? Yeah, yeah. And he said, hey, can I get you to step out the car? I stepped out the car. That's when he started looking at me from head to toe. Your pocket's kind of fat. Your pocket is bulging. He said, what's in your pockets? I'm like, my money. Shit. He said, why you got so much money on you? Because I'm traveling. He said, where you going? I'm going to Miami. Shit. This I-95, right? He said, yeah, I'm going to Miami. Until you stopped me for no reason, right? Then he was like, why you got cash? It ain't illegal to have cash, man. Last I checked. And I said, hey, I just got out the Navy. And he was like, oh, how come you didn't say that? How come you didn't say that in the beginning after 20 minutes? You didn't ask. And he was like, well, have a nice day, sir. And that was it. Gotcha, bitch. I told that story a couple times, you know. Well, that's the kind of shit I was going through when I was by myself out here, man. But that type of shit never happened when I was with my crew of people that I was with. You know what I'm saying? It never happened when I was with. That only happened when I was by myself. You know, unfortunately. Oh, cop thought you were a dope boy. Racial. Yeah, he thought I was a dope boy. Yeah. You know, that's when I realized, man, I'm by myself out here. Nobody feels sorry for me. If anything happens to me, if I get attacked, I have to learn how to defend myself. I can't depend on no police. The police show up, they'll be on their side. They don't get the benefit of the doubt. Hell no. I ain't called another cop since. That's over what? That's over 20 years ago. Damn that. Even if I need I was in an accident when was this? Probably like 10 years ago. Yeah, probably like 10 years ago I was in an accident. I didn't even want to call a cop for that. But I had a choice. I don't like dealing with them fools, man. Yeah, I don't like dealing with them. He was a military man. He back. Yeah. Yeah, what it is they don't like dealing with a lot of cops don't like dealing with military. Yeah, they don't like dealing with military. Now, if you're in a Commonwealth, oh shit, they don't give a fuck. But you know, Florida is a military state. So they you get a little respect in Florida. I'll give them that. I'll give them their just due. But in Virginia, shit, you go to hell. Hey, you getting this ticket, buddy? They don't give a damn in Virginia, boy. Nah, you getting this ticket? God damn it! You know, I don't give a damn. I know the Navy base at. Them cops don't give a damn in Virginia, boy. I think they be looking to stop military people in Virginia. Damn. Ticket $300-$400. I'm like, God damn, man, I can't pay this shit. That's half of my paycheck. Oh man, I've heard stories like that, man, from people I know in Virginia. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man, I'm glad I wasn't stationed in Virginia. I'm happy I went overseas, man. But that's when I learned, man, when I got old, when I hit 40, man, I'm out here by myself. I have to learn how to defend for myself. I have to learn to defend myself physically if need be. And nobody's coming to save me. Nobody's coming to save me, man. That's what I learned. Nobody's coming to save me, bro. You know, and there's a lot of people like me that come to that realization over time. Nobody's coming to save you, man. If you're sitting around waiting on some politician, politician ain't gonna save you. Yeah, no. Now you might have some people that they might look out for you, you know, in some way, shape, or form. But and that's cool if people look out for you. You know? But they're not saving you. They got their own life to live. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And a lot of those people, man, once I started going through these trials and tribulations, man, a lot of them people, they were gone, man. I called them up. They didn't answer the phone because they heard through the grapevine or whatever, you know. The ones that did answer the phone, when I told them what happened, they, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Let me get back at you. You know? And see, I was always the guy that used to look out for other people in my so-called circle. You know what I'm saying? And I learned a very valuable lesson. You don't need a big circle. You don't need a big circle. All you need is 2 to 5 people. Less than 10. 2 to 5 people preferred. Less than 10 people. That's all you need. That's all you need in your whole lifetime. 2 to 5 people, less than 10. That's all you need. You don't need 300 people. You don't need 300 people. You don't, you know, you know, you don't need 300 people to make some shit happen. You don't. Now, if one of those people, one of those 5 people or 10 people have 300 people, great. But you don't need them. That's all I'm saying. Because, see, you got to look at it like this. Every person you know, more than likely, knows at least 200 people. Yep, I'm going to say that one more time. Every person you know, more than likely, knows at least 200 people. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. That's how you got to look at it. So you got to do the math. That's why you don't need that's why you don't need 300 people. Unless you're running for office. You know, I'm not running for office. No, I don't want to be no politician. You know, you running for office, hey, have at it. Good luck. You're going to need it. But, no, you can do big things with 2 to 5 people, preferred, and less than 10. And though, because see, when you're on your deathbed, that's who's going to be there. It's going to be less than 10 people. Everybody ain't going to be in that goddamn room when you're on your deathbed. And that's just how it is. You know? If you're in the military, cops now that NCIS lawyers will demand why you even stop the person. Yeah. You know, I mean, that's military cops, so that's entirely different, you know? That the military cops don't have no hidden agendas. So that's entirely different, you know. And the military cops, they're not there to fuck with people, you know. They're there to keep the peace. That's what military cops are for, you know. The cops out here, they're not there to keep the peace. That's not, you know, that's not the deal, you know. So hey, man, you know, that's how it is, man. You know, check out my Patreon, man, and don't forget to check out the Love Can't Wait podcast. And you can also hit the Cash App as well. I put a new video up on my Patreon Friday. Not a new video, new audio. It's audio. But I got a bunch of shit on my Patreon. Jam-packed shit that you never hear anywhere else. in your life. In your life. You heard what I said. Shit on my Patreon you never hear anywhere else in your life. Your favorite dating guru online is not going to say what I say on my Patreon. That's the truth. And like my man Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory said, truth don't have to be validated. Dick Gregory, man. I'm telling you. So, man, until next time, I'm out. Peace.